Callum, it's rare when we do one of these videos that I have to clarify something from the jump, that actually the title of this game is a complete lie. There are multiple stations. There's lots of stations in this game.
There appears to be also several zombies and a train that looks like a skull with a giant chin.
So all of that stuff is true, but the final station...
There's a train with a giant chin?
Well, okay, maybe not that bit, but it's a metaphor.
Okay.
But we'll get into that.
That's a powerful metaphor.
It's a very powerful
chin.
Metaphor. It's a very powerful chin. The most powerful of chins. So this is the final station. I picked this up during the Steam sale, kind of just on a whim because I like the look of it.
I was also interested by it when I saw it.
So this is only
understand.
Yeah. So it's a short game. It's maybe only about 3 hours on top of it, and this is maybe like 15 minutes into the game. I am this train driver, as you can see, and I'm trying to remember the controls because I haven't played this in a while, and the controls are a bit weird. In fact, there's the controls. Awesome.
They're right there.
Yeah. So I'm a train driver, and I have basically been tasked with driving down. I've been given a job to go down to the south of the country to pick up some cargo. So this is me on my way there. This is my train, the Blue 7, and these things in front here, these are called blockers, which they instituted apparently as a safety measure because a train went kind of off.
So has the apocalypse happened yet?
So there's no apocalypse yet, and I've chosen specifically this section of the game to show you kind of a cross section of what happens. So whenever I get to a new station, the blockers are activated so that the train can't move, for safety reasons. So I need to put in a code. I need to get the code to unlock the blocker to move on.
Okay.
So this is just the first big town I got to. So I'm going to talk to the guy here. Hello.
So this guy just sits here and gives out the code.
He's the train manager. He's the station manager. Yeah, this is his job.
Okay, right, sure.
Like I'm a station employee. He's lost the code, so he needs to go find the codes. So
I can tell already that this would end up with weird situations in some sort of apocalyptic situation, where you then have to walk several distances across perilous journeys to get a code for your train.
Yeah. In case you haven't realised that things are kind of off, there's military guards at the door to the station. So I really like the look of this game. Like, it is very kind of 2D pixel art, like a little bit cliche at this point, but
it looks very like basic-y.
Yeah, but it does some interesting things with it, and actually the animation's quite good on a lot of this stuff. So you can, just while you're here, you get to overhear conversations about like people who are about travel and all this kind of stuff. You have money, so you can buy. So this is you buying food. I'm gonna save
food. Okay.
So I'm gonna save my money for now. I only have $60. It's $50 of food.
You have two food.
Yeah, that's fine for now. We'll get to that section of the game later. So nobody's running trains anymore. There's no public trains active anymore. A lot of this game is...
What's that thing in the back? Why is there a giant tower in the back?
The stuff kind of gets revealed over the course of the thing, but it is very... And also you can run about and grab stuff, so like coins and soap, that's $5 worth of stuff, which just turns into money. Anything that's not plate when it comes up is an actual item. So a lot of this game is kind of exploring and kind of environmental storytelling, where you're just kind of go talk to people, and you can tell a lot from the environment that some stuff's gone a little bit off. So I'm just gonna run through this town. So they talk about this a lot with the Guardian who's going to save us, and they talk about the visitation quite a lot early on in the game. But you can also just kind of go underground, and there's stuff happening down here as well. Like more items and things down here, which could be handy. And there's sometimes just people hanging out here. You can talk to him and go, "Don't tell him about me. Something's happening. Don't believe the military." Okay.
You're just
Meanwhile, there's some kind of underground prison that doesn't seem particularly cool.
Is that a guy there? I don't know.
There's a guy in there. There's stuff happening
all
here.
good.
That person's just dead. Your real worker doesn't hold any authority. If you see you here, you'll be dead meat. Okay.
Okay.
So it's that kind of stuff where you're like, you can tell without explicitly saying what's happening. There's some bad stuff going on.
Yeah.
Here.
Society is not as nice as it was.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back and see. Oh, there's the. So you see that stamp is the official train service stamp. So there's the code 4499. So now we can move on. So we can get back here. 4499. I like that it makes you put it in even though you've got it.
Well, that's the classic kind of like zombie movie thing of like someone's got to put a key in a door or hit a code and they like
totally.
fuck it up and all that sort of stuff because the zombies are getting close.
Yeah. So here's the second part of the game is your
tension building.
Your train simulator, where so I've got some guys that I'm taking with us for various reasons. And you see each of them's got a reward on them, so $120.
This background's really nice. Sorry.
Yeah, they do.
The art in the back is really, really good. So it's pixel art, but it's almost like painting-y. It's like watercolor.
So that just gets better as the game goes on as well.
That's cool.
So you see this part of the train's kind of sparking because there's some stuff happening. So you need to kind of continually fix that part of the train.
Is that just like power management?
Yeah, because if you go over to the computer over here, you can see that like I've got a 100-volt battery. I'm using 91 volts of it, and it tells you where those bits are being used.
Right.
And if I go over my power allowance, the train shuts down, and you need to fix it to be able to get back. To get going again, and like it affects your passengers and all of that kind of thing. Meanwhile, you're also managing all your passengers have a health and hunger. So health is like literally like I'm bleeding out or something like that. So they're both okay, and managing their hunger as well. You have your kind of supplies here, so you get food and medkits. Food is only used for these people on the train. Medkits you can use later on as well, but you might have to use them in here. So I've got a little exclamation mark on here. So there's somebody wants to talk to me. So it's one of the other train drivers. Yeah, I'm so. We've had calmer days.
Is that what the lights are in the back? Are shooting?
Yeah.
Oh!
So the other thing as well, in here you can craft new medkits from stuff you picked up and bullets as well. But you've arrived, so we're going to move on here.
So are you just doing this just because it's your job?
This is your job. Your job is to run these trains, and you've got a special contract to do this. And every now and then you'll pick up somebody saying, "Hey, I'm going this way anyway. Like, do you want a lift?" So there you go. So I've completed this act where I've delivered both of those guys to where they were going. Fine. So I got a bunch of money. So that's the end of kind of this act. So the military's taking the
control
station.
Of the north.
Yeah, better hurry up. So let's go. No, I don't know what's happening either. There's nobody there to give us the codes to move on, so somebody obviously needs to
go talk to the military, I guess.
Oh. Okay. You don't talk ever. You're entirely silent protagonist.
Yeah, I'm guessing the dots that they're saying is like you're supposed to respond.
Yeah. A lot of people have this kind of black substance. Things have gone down.
That man's like just squirting blue stuff out of a syringe. It looks like
kind of. Let's keep moving on. That person's seen better days, it seems.
That's bad.
Yeah. It's really important to explore and get supplies, but there's also like a risk reward thing of the more you explore, the more you might take damage, which means you need to use more medkits that you might need for your passengers.
For your passenger,
yeah, all that kind of stuff. Heard they're back, but the government is silent. So this is actually just the military. So you go. So that's green. So that's an actual resource. So I've got 4 gunpowder
used to
that I
make
can
bullets.
use. Yeah. There's some guys over here. And then actually go in here. He's here. There's little kind of ambient sounds that go on in the background.
Yeah, you can tell that there is something happening.
Yeah, they do a lot with kind of background stuff in this.
I was gonna say, even the background now looks really cool.
Yeah,
like,
so
it looks really
there's some stuff later on in this game that the backgrounds are kind of incredible, and they do some really interesting things with it at really cool moments. So the town you're going to is just gone. It's just like a lot of other mountain towns. We need your train to deliver important cargo. So they're connecting it to the train, deliver it to New Costfield, and wait for further instructions. Orders. Okay, so there could be some survivors, but your secondary mission is to rescue some of the survivors.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. So,
I mean, they're doing a good job of building a lot of mystery in this, which is really cool.
Also, I think I mentioned it briefly in the podcast. There's no like tutorial. There's no kind of
that guy's not
lead into this. Like, it just kind of dumps you, and you just learn what's going on as you're exploring.
Oh, that's not good either.
He's not good.
Oh, none of this is good. Well.
Yep. That's so yeah. You can fling stuff.
Just through a toilet at that strange shadow
this
thing.
Chair. Yeah. Let's get out of here. This doesn't seem.
This doesn't seem right at
like
all.
A nice place.
Do we have the code?
Oh yeah, there's the code there. So.
94444.
Can't do anything about it. So. Order is to escort the cargo. So they're coming with you. Get on the train. So they're your passengers at this point. And there's our new cargo on the train.
Well, that red box.
Yeah, let's put the code in and get moving. So this is kind of the loop where you'll get into a station, you'll do some exploring of the station, then you get back on the train to get to the next area. There's a lot of kind of storytelling that happens on the train as well, but it's kind of weird where, like, if you're in this carriage, like, the people will talk and you'll hear stuff.
Classified.
Yeah, but now I need to fix this part of the train, so get them in line a little bit. So there we go. Okay, that's fine. Let's just quickly craft some stuff. I don't have anything for either of them, so can't do that. Let's keep this. Keep this.
Oh no!
I walked away for like a second. Okay, that's probably all right. It's probably totally fine.
Okay. Guessing there's something on the train. Because the scrapes are going out the windows, so I'm assuming there was something like clinging to the train.
Yeah. So the other part.
Oh! Yeah, that's really cool.
So the other part is the music's real good in this. There's a lot of kind of like solo piano stuff, and it's really effective.
Ruined tanks in the background.
Yeah. So like, there's been some. So like, this is what I mean by like. This is what I mean by like them not being explicit, but like something went down here. So let's see what this person's saying. Are you going to Redmond? Is everything all right there? I don't remember them building a tunnel here. Sorry, connections disappearing and then disappear off. Let's just fix this part of the train. Yeah, that didn't go. That's not good. Oh, you've arrived.
Okay.
Let's get in
Just
here.
not gonna even bother looking for corpses or anything.
I mean, it's kind of a bit late, right? They're gone, so...
They'd like stick your head out the window or something, I don't know.
I mean, if they were gone, they're gone a while ago. So, like, this is not where I'm supposed to be going, but, like, I need to get the blocker code to keep going, so... Oh, shit.
Well, that's bad.
Let's get that stuff, and, like... Oh, okay, right.
You know when a game gives you a weapon that things are probably gonna happen?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to remember the controls. So I have no bullets, but I have a pistol. So
well, that's good.
But you do have a melee attack, which is useful. Again, they're talking about the Guardian, and they're kind of advertising for people to help build the Guardian. Oh,
well,
shit.
There's another one of those shadow things again.
Oh, I can sneak past and go up here. List of current routes. Edward Jones, so that's me, and the bill is 7.
There you go.
So they're tracking trains for some reason. Oh, that guy had pistol ammo. Sweet. So now I can reload. What was the reload? Explicitly reload button? Is right, okay.
Left
so,
bumper.
This is the kind of... So I can just kind of hammer... So... Ammo scarce in this game, so you want...
I'm sure it is. It seems like one of those kind of games.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Are you a rescuer? Okay, so you've rescued her, so she's now on.
Obviously gone to the train.
Yeah, she's on the train now, waiting for you. So, I still need to get the code. So, let's go see. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Seems like you need to go deeper underground.
Kind of.
Yeah, just not the window out for the fuck of it. Why not?
I'm trying to remember where I'm going. Oh, here.
Underground. Yeah.
Yep. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. So there's the codes. There's your someone else. So this is the point where so now I've got the code, so now I can leave, or I can continue to explore a bit and maybe get some more resources.
Yeah, like in the Oh.
Okay. So let's just kind of back off and
just sort of moonwalk punching.
Like literally, it's one of the few tactics I've found so far that actively works. But there you go, I got more pistol ammo and some gunpowder, so that was totally worth it. Can I take these guys? Probably. So I can grab that chair and throw that chair to start with, and then.
I mean, your classic moonwalk punch seems okay.
Yeah, it's for those guys, it's kind of fine. See what's down here. So that's 1 dude, 2 dudes,
3 dudes.
Let's see. So the quick guy. Then I can. Oh. So the other thing you do is you can charge your punch and then do it in one go, but obviously stamina's in there as well.
Stamina.
Let's just quickly reload. So you can see I've got my medkits listed down there as well. So these are the same. Like I said, these are the same medkits you've got on the train. So,
a man.
It's kind of from the train. Okay, so you're a survivor, so that's fine.
Cool.
So we'll get you there. So now I can get back up and get on the train. So you'll pick up food and stuff here as well, like just straight up food as well as components and things like that. So 3995. So yeah, so you want to kind of
3955.
Oh, sorry, 3955. Nope, that was controller. 3955. There we go. So this is kind of a mouse and keyboard game, but it does have controller support. I played it with controller. It makes getting headshots a little bit more difficult, but it's totally playable like this.
Yeah.
So the medkits, like I said, like you will need, like you can get caught out in the field and you need to use those medkits, but that means you can't use them in here, and you come across some people who are like her, who are pretty injured.
Yeah.
So just fix this part of the train. So again, like, so you get bits of story in here, but you only hear it when you're in that carriage. If you're over here doing stuff or like crafting and things like that, you miss out bits of the story, which is a bit weird, but it's a little bit annoying. But I suppose that's the
well, it just seems to be like this train game is just all about like diversions.
Kind of, yeah. It's like, but also, so the other thing is you want to make sure all your stuff's done before you get to the station, because when that handle drops to say that you're here, like time is still ticking while that's there.
Okay.
So these guys' health start to drop, their hunger starts
still
to
get
drop.
hungry, and
So you kind of need to make sure everything's done so that when that lever drops, you're there and ready to go. So the other part as well is there's a map which shows you where you've been, where you're going. So I said in the podcast as well that I thought that this was maybe a roguelike. It's totally not. This is a linear game. It has a start and an end.
Yeah.
And kind of acts that you go through there. The story doesn't change. But it's a good. That's kind of better for it, because I think if this was a roguelike, it would just it would lose something. The fact that each of the areas are. There we go. Each of the areas are handcrafted. Each of them tells a story. Each of them's got their own.
Yeah, if they're doing it more to tell a story, then it makes sense for it to be quite linear.
Totally.
Oh, that background's
the art is
the
really
backgrounds
nice.
in this game, just is impressive.
You should see it at the last act of the game. There's some stuff that happens.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play this.
Yeah. So like I said, it's only about 3. Like I did it in 3 hours. That's with me dying quite a lot, but it's like going into it blind is kind of not great, because you don't know, like, well, I mean, I could use these medkits, but why am I using these medkits, or like what else would I need with these medkits and all this kind of stuff. So this is call this your primer to like know, like, take as little damage as possible, get as much resources as you feel safe getting, because it will help you later on. And also, you can restart levels or restart at checkpoints as well, which is sometimes useful for like, nah, I've taken too much damage, I just need to go. Fuck. Get out. Oh shit. So well, they can't climb stairs.
Yeah.
So they kind of stay on the level. But that was one hit, and that guy took that much of my health.
That's big chunk.
Yeah, you can go down really easy in this. Exploring. So that's kind of it. I kind of don't want to go much further.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably don't want to show much of this because it looks like it's got some things to say.
Yeah, and the story is actually, it goes some interesting places with it. Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yep. So that's me. That was immediate. Just went
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, that's a good way to stop it then.
Totally. So this is the final station. It's on Steam. It was on sale, but the time we record this is the last day of the sale, so you've probably not got it. But it's well worth the original price as well. I think it's £8, 10 or
yeah, it looks cool.
like that. It's real cool. So yeah, thanks, Gary.
Yeah. Thanks, Ian.